Hello everyone, Harry Baldock here, editor at Total Telecom, and today I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Elmar Grasser, CTO of Switzerland's Sunrise Communications. Elmar, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you. Hello, Harry.
We're here today to talk about 5G and more specifically about Sunrise's own developments with the new technology, particularly against the backdrop of the pandemic. So to start with, please can you tell us briefly about the state of play in Switzerland when it comes to 5G and about Sunrise's own progress with 5G deployment so far?
Yes, we started early with rolling out 5G. Actually, we started even before the spectrum has been auctioned in Switzerland. And we are now at a status where we have over 90% pop coverage on 5G already, partly with the low band 5G on 700 megahertz to provide coverage. But the main focus was really to roll out 5G on 3.5 gigahertz. So we have 100 megahertz of 3.5 spectrum. And benchmark drive test has also shown that we have the fastest reacting 5G network in Switzerland.
Analyst firm Root Metrics recently announced Sunrise 5G as the fastest in Switzerland. So some really amazing achievements from Sunrise there. What would you say has been key for Sunrise in delivering such high quality 5G?
Well, I think we have seen over the last years that investing in infrastructure is actually a business case, especially in Switzerland, where quality plays a very important role. And we have consistently looked into having a really good infrastructure, which, this very good network quality has helped us to gain a lot of market share, especially in the B2B market, and certainly also consumers appreciate to be able to have telecommunication services across the country. We have in 4G over 97% area coverage, and I'm emphasizing area coverage. So basically, you won't find many places in Switzerland where you do not have a fast internet connection, a very good, stable internet connection, and that's what customers appreciate. And consistently now, we decided to invest into 5G capacity instead of 4G, and I think this will show that this is an investment, especially into the future. And I would say today, if you have an iPhone, a 5G capable iPhone, on our network, it really feels is probably the best user experience in Switzerland with that phone.
In terms of 2020 being such a disruptive year with the pandemic, how much did COVID-19 change your 5G plans? And do you think it's changed the company mindset at all?
I think it changed the mindset of the whole population, I would say, because everybody just noticed how important in such a context it is to have a very reliable mobile and fixed network infrastructure connection. That was, I think, people took it for granted for a very long time, and they noticed that it's not always the case. At least our network has been extremely stable. We did not have any outages due to the increased traffic. We had an incredible increase of voice traffic, traditional voice traffic. We had a very high increase of data traffic, which didn't harm our network. Our network was extremely stable, and I think that was something that people appreciated very much. And you know that there is quite a bit of skepticism in the Swiss population against 5G, and I think even there people understood that telecommunication infrastructure at the newest state of the art level is extremely important, and I think that started to change also the mindset of the population, and I think that also will help politicians to support us better in doing the rollout.
It's interesting that you mentioned politicians there, because of course many governments around the world are looking to 5G to help them recover economically from COVID-19, particularly through unlocking Industry 4.0. So what are your thoughts on this, and what are Sunrise's plans for incorporating 5G alongside industry partners?
Yeah, we see a lot of interest, especially as you mentioned, from industry partners to use this new technology, these new capabilities. Certainly, they're also trying to find their ways of working with us in terms of 5G. It's not just the connectivity that matters. There are solutions behind, and we're working with industry partners to help them to provide these kind of solutions. We have an innovation center at Sunrise where we are working with partners that are interested together on services that not only for 5G but also for 4G that can help to provide connectivity services for industry partners.
Finally, can you tell us about Sunrise's 5G goals for 2021?
Well, we will again this year emphasize on coverage. Coverage is really what matters. So we will continue to roll out our 3.5 spectrum across the country. So to even go further in the population coverage on 3.5. As well as also on the low band to complement really coverage across the country. In the core network side, we're going to introduce standalone architecture also, and we'll have the first let's say experience and exploring the capabilities of this new technology in that context.
Elmar, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.